they move on that radius, that is the knowledge of the tariq, the path. So then the ilm al-tariqa will go deeper into that usul or into that reality. And as they go deeper on that tariq, it's now haqa'iq. It's moving towards the oceans of marifah, because you're becoming ma'arif, you're moving closer into the center. It's dressing you from its haqa'iq and then towards its azimat. And in the greatness of what Allah has dressed Sayyidina Muhammad. So these are different than what people are talking about. And that knowledge, when you hear it, immediately your soul got an understanding. Now you can ask Allah, Ya Rabbi, let me to swim in that ocean of that haqqaiq. And Allah, take as much as you want, like a fish. Let your soul swim into that haqqaiq and feel. That's why those knowledges that the shaykhs are teaching, they're giving your soul power. Because your soul is hearing, but it's going now to get it from Allah's oceans. Go to the ocean, take as much as you want. That soul, when it swims in that ocean, it becomes mashkoon, becomes loaded. That's why they are fulqul mashkoon, they are loaded ships. Their souls are loaded with energies and realities. As a result, these knowledges are flowing from them. The knowledge is a sign of the amount of power upon their soul, because it's overflowing, the overflowing result of that angelic power or these divine knowledges. So then they're feeding, when they describe in Qur'an, they feed you for the sake of Allah. The translation is actually for wajh Allah. So these are a different class of people, because these are not everybody who are in the presence of the holy face. These must be the Rijalullah who don't want dunya, don't care for akhirah, all they want is the holy face. So then these are a different category of people that Allah, they feed you for the sake, and they love what they have, but what they're feeding from are the sobats and the talks, the association and the zikrs. When they do zikr, they do from their soul. As a result of their soul, fiikum, one other understanding where Prophet described Allah described fiikum, the Prophet is with you as a guidance, as a huda, and his fiikum. Then they came back and said, fiikum, not inside you but around you. If nur is around you, it's inside you. We're talking about light, we're not talking about the physicality of Prophet. That Nur Muhammadi is there. One other understanding is that when Prophet dispatch awliya, they are from the heart of Prophet. They're coming from the qalb of Sayyidina Muhammad, and they are Muhammadan light, and as soon as they move out, then Allah describes fiikum, they are amongst you, because they are from the light of Prophet, and then that whole description is in relationship to who they are. That they give a guidance, they give a light, they have a barakah and a blessing, they change your life. Why? Because it's like a flame from the heart of Prophet that comes out. Anyone who gets near that flame will catch on fire. Means their heart will be sparked, because the light is there. The ishq of Prophet is within us. Allah gave that. وَلَكَ الْكَرَامَ Bani Adam is that, what is the karamat? What is making Bani Adam to be honoured? We're talking today on the plane. It's not because he has 10 feet and 10 toes that he's honoured, but that he is the vehicle in which carries Nurul Muhammad. As a result of that nur, malaika, sujood. There's no angel who talks to Allah except from a hijab of light. That's why Prophet said, I was a Rasul before Adam. So means that in this world of light, Prophet was always Rasulullah eternally. And nobody talks to Allah who they talk to. Sayyidina Muhammad through a hijab. So it was jinn and malaika talking at the hat of a hijab. Nobody saw that reality. When Allah wants to reveal that reality, what He does? He brings the form of Adam and puts Nur Muhammad inside that. That which was behind the veil is now coming forward. As a result, Malaika saw that as a ilahi dress. This is a light they were not familiar with. This was from that hijab of nur immediately in sajda. Because the ulum and the knowledges that were flowing, and that's why in Tazkiyat al-Awliya, wherever Adam alayhi salam was walking, the Malaika were bowing. So Ya Rabbi, they're bowing wherever I go. Let me to see this Nabi Muhammad. And Allah just shifted some of the light to the forehead. That's why this is the important part. The shoulders are an important part. Then Malaika were coming down, and as a result he said, Ya Rabbi, let me to bless that light, kiss that light. And that's why every time you make salawat on the Prophet, this Nur Muhammad shines from this. So that we're asking, Ya Rabbi, that kissing to sanctify that light, that greatness of Prophet, but to make my eyes to be dressed by that light. If they be dressed by Nur Muhammad, my entire being would change. And that's what Sayyidina Adam was dressed from, that reality, from that barakah, from that blessing. So it means وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ, they carry a tremendous reality of Nur Muhammad. Fikum is when one of those Rijalullah move, they're moving with the light of Prophet. Anything that comes in their vicinity, they're sparking the hearts of people. So that the people have a chance now with durood and with respect and with tashrif of Sayyidina Muhammad, their heart can be sparked with the love of Prophet and ignite. And then everything grows with the love of Prophet. That's why just one durood al-sharif, imagine how much power comes with that, where there's no time. When Prophet describes, like, make one salawat on me and make 10 on you. What's 10 from Malakut? There's no time in physics. The world of light has no time. This time, this dunya has time. Time is only based on earth, sun and the moon. They are far beyond that reality. So when Prophet describing that Allah sent my soul back to you, make 10 salawats upon you. No beginning and no end of the praising which Prophet ﷺ. And what praising Prophet ﷺ is dressing upon the soul. Alam al-Quran, khalaq al-insan. Who Allah gave Alam? That's a description of Prophet ﷺ. Because that's the hadith of Prophet ﷺ. That I was a Rasul before Adam. Before khalaq al-insan, Allah alam al-Quran. Allah is teaching me continuously these realities of Holy Quran. So when Prophet's soul comes to make 10 durood upon you, it's from that haqqaiq and begin to convey all the realities of Holy Quran upon the soul. حرمة محمد المصطفى ونسير سرور الفاتحة.